This is continuation of design of lacing systems. So in an earlier class, we have discussed up to calculation of spacing of this lacing system. That means not spacing, distance between these two channels. We are calculated D is equal to 220 mm. We got how we got. We are equated Ixx and Iyy of this arrangement. Ixx of this arrangement, Is of this built-up section, and Iyy of this built-up section. We are equated for the getting of D value. So we got D is equal to 220 mm. Okay. After that, after getting D value, so let us assume we are providing lacing is provided 45 degrees to the horizontal. Then the spacing of the horizontal spacing of lacing is equal to 220 plus 60 plus 60. Here, if you see this diagram, so D is equal to 220. Here, this is a elevation. This is cross section. This is a cross section. This is elevation. If you see the elevation, to get horizontal spacing, horizontal distance, horizontal spacing or horizontal distance from here to here. So this is clear distance is 220 mm, and we have to provide some distance, gauge distance, that is G is equal to 60 mm. G is equal to, we need to provide 60 mm. So this side 60 mm, this side 60 mm. So total horizontal distance is 220 plus 60 plus 60. 220 plus 60 plus 60. Here we got 340 mm, where G is the gauge distance, that is 60 mm. Now we will go for vertical spacing. So vertical spacing is nothing but, so vertical spacing is the, so here to one కనెక్షన్ టు అంటే ఒక సైడ్ ఉన్నటువంటి వన్ సైడ్ నుంచి వన్ కనెక్షన్, ఒక కనెక్షన్ నుంచి సేమ్ సైడ్ అనదర్ కనెక్షన్ ఉన్నటువంటి డిస్టెన్స్ని వర్టికల్ స్పేసింగ్ మనం డిస్క్రైబ్ చేస్తామండి. సో దిస్ ఈజ్ నాట్ వర్టికల్ స్పేసింగ్, అంటే ఈ నుంచి ఇటుకి వర్టికల్ స్పేసింగ్ కాదండి. టోటల్ ఫ్రమ్ హియర్ టు హియర్ ఇట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ హియర్ టు హియర్ ఫ్రమ్ హియర్ టు హియర్ this distance is a vertical distance, a vertical spacing. So how to calculate this one? So this is 220 and this is 45 degrees. 2 times of each one, 2 times of this vertical height will give say this total spacing. A total spacing వస్తుందని ఇక్కడ చూద్దాం మనం ఏంటంటే, సో vertical spacing is equal to 340 into tan 45. 340 into tan 45 vertical height వస్తుందండి into 2 చేస్తే 680 mm అని వచ్చిందండి. సో vertical spacing we are getting, so this is 340, from here to it is 340 and it is 340, so 680 we are getting. Vertical spacing is 680 mm we are getting. Now least R of one channel, RYY is equal to one channel, RYY is equal to 28.3. So for one channel, for whether provided spacing is sufficient or not, vertical spacing is sufficient or not, we will check. How to check? Slenderness ratio of laced channel, slenderness ratio of main member within the spacing should be less than 50 from the specifications. Here you see the maximum spacing of lacing bar shall be such that the maximum slenderness ratio of main member between the consecutive lacing connection not greater than 50. So that will check. Here. Okay. So I'm calculating slenderness ratio of main member. Least radius of gyration RY value 28.3 and so KL by R value if you calculate, so we are getting 24.03. L value is 680 mm vertical spacing. Let us assume that is one bolt కనుక అరేంజ్ చేసుకుంటే K value 1 అవుతుందండి, L value 680 mm, R value 28.3, we are getting 24.03. So this is less than 50. So hence whatever the provided vertical spacing is, it is okay. Next, so design of lacing system for the transverse shear force. So transverse shear, the transfer shear to be resisted by lacing system 2.5% అని మనం ఇంతకుముందు మన స్పెసిఫికేషన్లో చెప్పుకున్నామండి. It will lacing is designed to take care of 2.5% of the lacing shall be designed to resist the transverse shear of 2.5% of axial force in the column. 2.5% of axial force in the column. So for the design of lacing system, we need to calculate transverse shear resisted by the lacing system is equal to 2.5 divided by 100 into applied load is 1400 kilonewton. So we are getting 35,000 newtons వచ్చిందంటే 35 kilonewton is the transverse shear force applying on the lacing system. So the total lacing force and total transverse force. This total transverse force taken by two phases. So shear to be resisted by each lacing system. Two lacing systems ఉన్నాయండి. One phase లో ఒక lacing system, other opposite phase లో ఇంకో lacing system ఉంటుందంటే shear to be resisted by each lacing system is equal to 35,000 Newton divided by 2, that is 17,500 Newton we will get. Okay, now length of lacing, that means this inclined length of lacing is equal to this length of lacing is equal to, how to calculate this length of lacing? Length of lacing is equal to this 340 mm. So our length calculate చేసుకోవాలండి, whatever the inclined length that so this is the length of lacing. If you calculate length of lacing, we are getting here 480.83 mm, 483.83 mm. So after getting length of lacing, we need to calculate minimum thickness of lacing. So minimum thickness of lacing is 1/40 L/40 అనుకున్నామండి. మనం స్పెసిఫికేషన్స్లో మనకి ఇచ్చారండి, స్పెసిఫికేషన్స్లో IS 2007లో స్పెసిఫై చేశారు. ఫర్ దిస్ థిక్నెస్ ఆఫ్ lacing bar shall be, for the single lacing, thickness of lacing bar shall not be less than 1/40, shall not be less than 1/40. So here if you calculate thickness, we are getting 12.02. minimum thickness ఎంత వచ్చిందని 12.02. so దీనికంటే ఎక్కువ మనం ప్రొవైడ్ చేసుకోవాలి. thickness we need to provide thickness more than 12.02. so use 14 mm plats. 14 mm plats I want to use. Okay, so now this is thickness we got. Length ఎంత వచ్చిందండి? thickness of 14 mm వచ్చిందండి. Length వచ్చేసి 480.83 వచ్చింది. So we need to decide the width. So let us assume మనకు స్పెసిఫికేషన్స్ ఏం చెప్పారండి? మినిమం విడ్త్ ఆఫ్ లేసింగ్ బార్ షుడ్ బి 3 times of diameter of bolt for the single lacing system. So if you assume 20 mm bolts are used in the for the connection of lacing systems, then minimum width of lacing is equal to 3 times of 20, that means 60 mm. So 60 mm we are using. Width is 60 mm and thickness is 14 mm. Length is 480.83 mm. So length of lacing bar 483.83 mm. Thickness of lacing bar is 14 mm and width of lacing bar is 60 mm. Now, so use 60 mm length Indian standard flats, 14 mm thick ఉన్నటువంటి ఇండియన్ స్టాండర్డ్ ఫ్లాట్స్ ఆఫ్ లెంత్ 60 mm విడ్త్ 60 mm ఉన్నటువంటి మనం తీసుకుంటున్నామండి. సో దాని సెక్షనల్ ఏరియా ఏమవుతుంది? 60 into 14, 840 mm square. So now you calculate KL/R value for this lacing system. If you calculate KL/R for the lacing system, we got, సో ఒక స్పెసిఫికేషన్ చెప్తున్నారండి ఏంటి? ఫర్ ది లేసింగ్ సిస్టమ్ స్లెండర్నెస్ రేషియో మస్ట్ నాట్ బి గ్రేటర్ దాన్ 145 కంటే ఎక్కువ ఉండదండి. సో ఇఫ్ యూ క్యాలిక్యులేట్ KL/R వాల్యూ ఫర్ ది లేసింగ్ సిస్టమ్ వీఆర్ గెటింగ్ 118.97. దీనికి R వాల్యూ ఉండదండి. R వాల్యూ యూనిట్ క్యాలిక్యులేట్. R is equal to square root of I/A. I is equal to, for the rectangle section, BDQ/12 divided by area is equal to 60 into 14. So we are getting minimum radius of gyration is 4.041. So KL/R value calculate is 118. That means slenderness ratio is less than 140, 145, hence okay. Now design of this connection, and connection between main plate, main member and lacing system connection చూద్దామండి. So strength of 20 mm sharp bolts, మనం strength of bolt calculate చేసుకోవాలి. Strength of bolt in single shear, strength of bolt in bearing calculate చేసుకుంటే, strength of bolt in shear లో calculate చేసుకుంటే 45272 న్యూటన్ వచ్చిందండి. బేరింగ్ లో 101,808 న్యూటన్స్ వచ్చింది. So now bolt value is the minimum strength in shear and bearing. So minimum strength వచ్చిందండి 45272 newtons వచ్చింది. So number of bolts required is equal to applied load by bolt value. Applied load is 17,500 that we are calculated earlier. ఇక్కడ calculation మనం. So that is 17,500 newton. 17,500 newton divided by 45272, that is we are getting 0.387 number of bolts required. So provide one bolt. provide 1 bolt and check for strength of lacing bar. Strength of lacing bar compression లో చెక్ చేసుకోవాలండి. ఇది కంప్రెషన్. స్ట్రెంత్ ఆఫ్ లacing bar ఫర్ ది కంప్రెషన్. KL/R వాల్యూ క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేసుకుంటే 11.97 వచ్చిందండి. దీని కరెస్పాండింగ్ వర్కింగ్ క్లాస్ Cకి వెళ్ళిపోతే FCD వాల్యూ క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేసుకోండి. FCD ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు 84.80 Newton per mm square వచ్చిందండి. So now load carrying capacity of lacing member, lacing in compression is equal to 84.82 into cross sectional area 60 into 14, we are getting 71251 Newton. So compression లో 71251 Newtons వస్తుందండి compression. So compression force coming on the lacing bar is equal to that whatever the load, that is 17,500 divided by sin 45, 745 అంటే రిజాల్వ్ చేసుకుంటున్నాం మన ఫోర్స్ని. 17,500 అనేది ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ ఫోర్స్, కన్వర్టింగ్ ఇంటూ compressive force, we are getting 24,749 newtons. So it is less than 71,251. That is load carrying capacity of lacing member in compression. So the lacing member is safe in compression also. So this is the procedure for the calculation of design of compression member, design of built up compression member by using lacing system as for joining built up compression members. Okay, thank you.